My parents that it doesn't look good and to pray for a miracle, I knew then that I was in for the fight of my life.
It had been 3 days since LaTanya Faison was diagnosed with shingles. Now the 45-year-old was in a hospital bed with kidney and acute liver failure. Without a transplant, she would die. But finding a donor in time would not be easy. Executive Medical Director for the University of North Carolina Hospital in Chapel Hill, Dr. Chirag Desai explains.
Thousands of the patients who are on the waiting list, and only 50% end up getting a liver transplant usually.
Her parents and other family members were with her when she got the news and were asking God for a miracle.
I was so ill and so sick that I couldn't verbally pray for myself. So I guess that's when God came in and looked at my heart and knew that I needed help. I needed prayer.
Soon after, doctors put LaTanya on life support in a medically induced coma. They also put her on the donor wait list for a liver and a kidney. After 20 days, LaTanya was brought out of the coma with no improvement. By now, 80% of her kidney function was lost, and she was placed on dialysis 3 days a week.
Both organs were failing, liver and the kidney, and typically that happens when the patient gets the acute liver failure, then other systems in the body also starts reacting.
Then it got worse. LaTanya developed sepsis, was hemorrhaging, and had fluid in both lungs. Then one day she coded. Even in her comatose state, LaTanya remembers.
The monitor started frantically going off. I could feel myself being lifted out of my body, hovering over my body, and looking down at my body on the hospital bed. I heard my mother saying, "Oh my gosh, no, Tanya, please don't go, don't go." And I remember being in a place that was so beautiful, and the peace that surrounded me surpassed any type of peace that I could have ever experienced here on earth. I had no worries, I had no cares. I just felt an abounding love. And I heard in the background, I could hear a voice say, "It's not your time yet. You have to go back." And at that moment, I transitioned back to my body.
Then, a heartbeat. The family and countless others continued to pray. Then, a miracle. LaTanya went from the bottom of the national donor list to the top, and within 2 weeks, a matching donor was found for her liver and kidney. Before her surgery, LaTanya had a specific prayer for God.
I've got a daughter that needs me. She needs me, and I'm just praying that you can get me through the surgery successfully with no complications. God kept speaking to me and telling me that everything would be just fine.
On January 11, 2017, LaTanya's team of doctors began the 13-hour surgery to replace her kidney and liver. After 4 weeks of rehabilitation, including anti-rejection medications and continued dialysis, LaTanya's kidney and liver were working as expected. She was released from the hospital on February 8, 2017, on her 46th birthday.